In today's travel video, we're comparing two of Walt Disney World's most beloved resorts, the Grand Floridian and the Wilderness Lodge. Both are top choices for Disney guests, each offering its own unique charm. We'll begin with a tour of the Grand Floridian, followed by an exploration of the Wilderness Lodge. By the end, we hope to help you decide which resort is the perfect fit for your next Disney adventure. Okay, here we are at the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, Walt Disney World. This is the bellhop boys over here on the right. This is where people are coming in and loading up luggage. They will deliver your packages to your room or all your luggage to your room if you arrive early before check-in. As you can see up here on the top left, they are doing some work because they're adding on to the Grand Floridian. This is one of the deluxe resorts. So you got value, you got moderate, and then this is deluxe. I'm going to show you guys the lobby because this is a beautiful resort. Take a look. Over to the right hand side is where you can see the registration people. Over to the left hand side there's a piano for somebody who plays. They have fresh flowers here all the time. Look at that beautiful bouquet. Plenty of seating here in the lobby. And they just remodeled a lot of this and I think replaced this carpet. They did that last year. Right there's a elevator that you can see. But look at the ceiling on this. Very elegant and beautiful. Come over here to the left. This gives you a little look at the whole layout of this big resort. So we're here in the main first building, and then these are all the other different places where you can stay. Villas here. This is the parking lot. So they do have dining here. Grand Floridian Cafe, the Gasparilla Island Grill, afternoon tea and garden tea room. Signature dining, the more expensive dining, Victoria and Albert's. And then these two here. Character dining, for those of you guys who want to meet some characters. This just opened back up, 1900 Park Fair. That's why we're here. We're going to get ready to eat at 1900 Park Fair. They also have My Disney Girls Perfectly Princess Tea Party. We can have a tea party and Disney princesses will visit you. Take a look at the advertising they had going on for the Disney Wish cruise line. You can get a pressed penny here, Grand Floridian theme. These are some of the characters that they have available. $1 each or all 8 for $5. All right. Look at these. Look at the tile, the pillars, and so fresh and pristine, clean white. I know at Christmas time there's a humongous tree that they put here. At Easter they put they decorate for pretty much every holiday. And I remember at Christmas time they had like a gingerbread house that they put right here in this section. Let me show you what it looks like from this direction. That almost looks like a bird cage. Giant bird cage. Here on the bottom floor, there is a Gifts and Sundries. Sandy Cove is the name of this gift shop. This is where you can get some drinks and snack items, some of your necessities. So home decor. This is the smallest gift shop of them all. There's another one on the second floor that I'll take you guys to. Some more resort mugs, pins. Alright, we'll go over this way. So right here is the Garden Lounge, which is closed right now, but it is a place where you could hang out, sit, have like meetings if you're here for business. Here's another store where you can pick up clothing, and they got like bathrobes and specialty clothing like swimsuits, maybe some button-up shirts. That's the name of that one. Walk a little further, and they have like a grand staircase, so if you wanted to ride that elevator where you can see out of it, you'd take that. Here's the beautiful grand staircase, but before we look at that, take a look at that painting. Okay, we'll go on upstairs. Now on the second floor, this is where you can access the monorail. There are a few more gift shops on the second floor and views of the lobby. Of course, they play Disney music everywhere. Right here's a photo pass option. Usually there's a photographer there who will take your picture with that background, and then you scan your band and it'll be on the photo pass. Here's a view of the lobby from the second floor. And then there's a third, fourth, and fifth floor. So this is a big structure. I want to show you guys this area over here. It's another like lounge area that sells food, and you can get alcoholic beverages. And it's one of the more nicer ones. It's called the Enchanted Rose. Take a look at this. So it's closed right now. They open up afternoon, evenings. Look at that chandelier. Right here's the bar section. Enchanted Rose logo. There is some seating out here that also belongs to the Enchanted Rose. But look at the views here. Over off in the distance a little bit, there's a picture of the Cinderella's castle. It's absolutely stunning. Even the ceilings have lights on them. Sitting here, you have views of Bay Lake, and Magic Kingdom is off into the distance. So this is the Enchanted Rose. Okay, we're gonna take a walk over this way. Here's some bath salts, so you can pamper yourself with. They got juicy watermelon, basin white, bombshell, all kinds. This is a large bath bomb, 3 for $20. Hello. You can make your own candle here. 2 candles for $35. And bath salts. Alright, moving on. Another view from this direction. Look at that. One of the best lobbies here at Walt Disney World Resorts. Alright, here's the M. Mouse Mercantile. Let's see what they have available here. Everybody loves it. All kinds of pins if you're a pin collector. One of the things I try to do is get a pin for every resort that I stay at. Alright, let's go this way. Okay, and that's a look at the M Mouse Mercantile here at the Grand Floridian. I'm going to take you guys outside and show you where you get on and off the monorail. So the monorail runs from 6:30 a.m. to 12:30 a.m. because the Magic Kingdom is one of those parks that stays open pretty late. And the monorail is one of my favorite ways to travel Disney transportation. I'm just filming. Alright. Well, this is where you would get on and off of the monorail. They're not letting me go up ahead there, but it comes this way. It travels there. Here's one coming off into the distance there.
This is a security area. You cannot record it, and if you are not planning to go in, you have to wait inside.
Okay, I kind of just got kicked out of the monorail area because of security reasons. They don't want anybody filming the monorails there, so all I got was what you saw. Back to the lobby area. This is what we got. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move on. Okay, we're back on the lower level now. And right here is 1900 Park Fare. That's where we're going to be dining at, but I want to show you guys the outside. Pretty loud in here. All right, take a look at the landscaping here. Beautiful. Grand Floridian does an amazing job with their landscaping. All these red flowers. Every day they're out here working on landscaping at every Disney resort, making sure everything is pristine and clean. I want to show you guys the pool area, because if you do stay here, more likely you're gonna visit the pool. The buildings, the exterior portion of this resort is, look at how super clean white it is. Reason being, they're always painting at every resort. They're constantly painting, keeping things looking fresh and clean. Never do you ever see like mildew or anything on the buildings. Look at these pretty flowers here. Don't forget to bring a coin, make a wish, throw it in the fountain. All right, here's a Grand Floridian pool, a large pool, and it's shaped like so. They do give you towels. You don't have to bring your own towels. They offer towels here. And it looks like it's got 3-foot sections. There's like a 0-foot section. That's where you play with like your babies. And then there's a 4-foot section off to here, off to the side here in the front. 4-foot. I'm going to take you over here to this side so you guys can see Bay Lake Tower. Now, of all the Disney resorts, I believe this one's the most expensive to stay at. The prices fluctuate. Make sure to try to grab a deal if you can whenever they are running deals. Alright, this is the layout. This is where we're at. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different pools here. And then that's a look at Bay Lake. Okay, our table's now ready, and we're gonna head in there to eat at 1900 Park Fare. There it is, 1900 Park Fare. Alright, so we're here for breakfast time, but take a look at how they decorate in here with some of the vintage animated films and painting style at the very top. Beautiful looking place. Okay, upon sitting down, they give you this wish card that you can take and put your wishes on. These are all the characters that you get to meet here, since it's his character dining: Cinderella, Aladdin, Maribel, and Princess Tiana. But you write your wish on here and you give it to your wish maker.
Orange, apple, strawberry, milk chocolate, milk, soda, lemonade. So if you want something different, let me know. I'll be back with that if you want, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Any other drink?
Okay, upon sitting down, they give you this complimentary guava type juice. And now we're able to go ahead to the buffet. Okay, so we are here for breakfast. This is what they have available: from Fruit Loops, Raisin Bran, and Rice Krispies for your kids. They got a croissant breakfast pizza, potatoes, potato barrels. Hello. All right, you got all of your regular fruits here. Watermelon, they got granola and yogurt. Fresh strawberries. Here they got cream cheese and smoked salmon. Sliced tomatoes there with onions, red onions. There's cheesy potato casserole. This is the classic eggs Benedict. Beef and potato hash. Here's cheese grits. And this is where you get some freshly cut ham. Carved ham. They'll cut it for you right there. Over here on this side you got cheese danishes, croissants, grape jellies, regular toast. Alright, there's the famous Mickey waffles. Everybody loves those. You got pancakes. Alright, here you got some bread pudding. Our waitress said that that's Tiana's famous bread pudding. You got cinnamon pull-apart bread there. Vanilla, cream, sausage, gravy, and biscuits right here. Look at that. Looks yummy. Alright, over here you got bacon and sausage. Right here, some oatmeal if you want that. Oh, those biscuits look nice and fluffy. You got scrambled eggs, omelet selections, cheesy scrambled eggs, spiced tofu, and chicken sausage. Alright, and one last stop over here. We got some fresh fruit, donut holes, double chocolate muffin bread, and gummy bears. I never thought gummy bears would be here. And then strawberry, the Grand Floridian strawberry soup is kind of iconic. So that's what they have offering. And then the characters will be coming around to greet you as you eat. Okay, this is what I ended up deciding on. I got some cheesy potatoes, biscuits and gravy, cheesy hash browns, bacon, and sausage, and one croissant. All right, there is the monorail. Today we're going to show you guys a tour of the Polynesian Resort. Right now this is the drop-off area with the bell cart boys who help get your luggage out, put it on a cart, and take it to your resort room. But wonderful thing about the Polynesian Resort is it does have access to that monorail right there that does take you to Magic Kingdom. So walk with me. I'm going to show you guys what this resort looks like. Another great resource with the Polynesian is they do have boat transportation to Magic Kingdom along with that monorail. Very tropical feel here with the Hawaiian theme.
Hey y'all, I want you to meet Al. He was with us last
There's some happy people on vacation. Look at this tropical falls. on both sides. It's kind of an iconic picture taking place is on this spot here with this bridge and these falls in the background. Very cool. All right, this is the lobby area. And it is very cool in here, air conditioned. Over to the left hand side is a gift shop, a good sized gift shop. Over to the right hand side you'll see guest services. This is where you get checked in at. Disney has done a very good job with doing the check-in on a mobile, so that way you don't even have to go to the desk. Here's the iconic statue here at the Polynesian where everybody gets their picture taken right here. And this is a look at this 2-story lobby area, decorated very Polynesian-like. And the Disney characters that they do highlight here are Moana and Lilo and Stitch. Look at those chairs, and they got those high backs. Little seating area there where you can watch movies. Let's go ahead and take a little walk here inside the gift shop. All kinds of coffee mugs. Also, one of the things is they have pin trading here. All your gift shop areas usually have pin trading. Swim gear in case you forget something whenever you're packing. Of course, your famous magic bands. Lots of Hawaiian tropical type decor and dressing, so you can get a Hawaiian shirt. And this is it. This is one of 2 different gift shops that are here at the Polynesian. A lot of these resorts only have one gift shop. The Polynesian has 2. If you look up there toward the top on the 2nd level, it says Moana Mercantile, and that's another gift shop up there. Okay, going over here, Holiday Inn Club Vacations. Lots of places to sit in this lobby. Over here they do those character drawings from like 5 to 10. And let me just show you what the cost is on them, because they are kind of higher cost. Right there. You can hit pause and take a look at that if you'd like. Alright, let's go ahead and go out the back door area. As soon as you step off to the back area, over here to the left, they have the pineapple lanai. That's where you can get your famous Disney Dole Whips. Not quite open yet. It's not. They open up at 10 a.m. and they close at 10 p.m. So right now it's just before 9. Look at that beautiful palm tree there. Very tropical here. Sometimes they'll have those photo pass people out here taking pictures in this grassy area, fake grass area. Over here to the left hand side of me is one of the walk-up places where you can eat at Trader Sam's, I believe is the name of it. Now up above on the 2nd story behind that glass is Disney's pretty much most popular restaurant in all their resorts. It's called Ohana. It's very hard to get into, but the food there is delicious. This is a look at one of the pools that they have here. There's 2 pools here at the Polynesian. This is probably the one that is most populated. It gets pretty busy with kids, probably because of this kid area here. It's got that big old rock mountain back there, and then The other pool is a little quiet, a little more quieter. All right, let's take a walk this way here. I've noticed that a lot of these Disney resorts, that's what they do, is they have two pools, and one of them will be more like an adult pool with less kids, so it's quiet, and then they have one that's more kid friendly, and they'll put activities in there like slides and stuff for the kids to swim and do. Now, one thing I have noticed about this resort is it's pretty sprawling. To get from one end to the other, it's a good walk. Here's the other pool. So it's not too, they're not too far from each other. And this pool opens up. So this is the more adult, quiet pool, but it opens up at 7 a.m., closes at 11. The other one opens up at 10, so they have different hours on their pools. You have to have a magic band here to get in and unlock the gate, but this is what that pool looks like. They do offer pool towels here for you, which is a nice little perk, because some resorts that are not Disney, you got to pay for towels sometimes. And from what I have seen, Disney keeps their towels stocked pretty well. Never run out. They're always doing landscaping around here. One of the cool things that you do see when you're here in Florida is some of the different types of birds and lizards, and maybe you wouldn't see if you're not from this area. Let's take a look at this map here, so that way you can see just how sprawling this place is and some of the names of this place. You can go ahead and hit pause there if you'd like to take a better look at that. Now here on property, they do have two different types of options for lodging. You can do the hotel stay where you'd book right through the website, or you can do the DVC club memberships. If you buy into that program, or you're able to get access through points or something, the DVC club rooms are bigger, but this is one of the more expensive resorts of all the Disney resorts that they have. And I think it's mainly because of that convenience to be in the Magic Kingdom. It's right there, because if anybody has been to Magic Kingdom, you know that it is a long walk from the time that you park your car and get to the entrance to the theme park. If you stay here on property, it is not as long. It takes a monorail, takes you not right up to the gates, but close to the entrance. There's another beautiful palm tree. Alright, I'm going to take you guys toward the back so that way you can see a beautiful part of this resort. She had the same idea I did, filming the resort area. Now, I did a room tour video to the place that I'm staying at, so be sure to check my channel for that room tour video. I'm staying at one of the DVC club rooms, and it's spacious and has refrigerator, microwave, 2 showers in it. which was surprising. All right. Out back here is the bungalows. And these are also DVC club lodging, and they are very expensive, but it's almost like you're getting your own house or apartment of sorts, and it's right on the water. As you can hear that boat in the background there, that's the big boat that picks up a lot of the people and transports them from the Magic Kingdom parking lot to the entrance of the park. Like I said, it's a long commute to get from there to there. We'll keep walking over here. I'll show you how you can see the castle nearby. There's a little duck. There's white sand here. You can't get into the water. They do have signs posted to beware of alligators and snakes. Though you can't even get to these bungalows unless you have a magic band to walk up to the door. But you can walk out here in a sandy, beachy area, but you can't get in the water. Disney tries to protect their patrons here, because it wasn't just a few years ago that a kid was killed by an alligator at the Polynesian, no, not Polynesian, the one right next to the Polynesian, the real fancy Grand Floridian resort. If you're a walker, this is a great place to walk and get some exercise in the morning. If you're a runner, almost all resorts have like a running path for runners, and this is part of it. Like I said, the Grand Floridian is off in the distance there. You might not be able to see it too well, but it's right next to the Polynesian. And if you look off there into the distance, those cranes, they're adding on to the Polynesian. This resort is one of the more popular stays, so that they have that high demand, so they're adding on to it. Right now it's all concrete blocked walls. Right over there. Probably next time I come around this area, it'll probably be done. Weather is beautiful right now. A little bit of a breeze coming through. They're always doing landscaping through here. I heard a statistic yesterday about the landscaping with Disney, that it costs Disney $1 million a day to manage their landscaping all year round at all their parks. $1 million a day, and that counts as pay for the staff, shrubs, you know, getting new flowers, maintaining. Yeah, they take pride in their landscaping. Volleyball pit area, in case you're into volleyball or you're here. Also here at the Grand Floridian, they do have gas grills, and they supply all the gas and everything. So that way, if you want to just stay here, maybe cut back on some of the costs of food, which, you know, Disney food is expensive. You can utilize the grills. That's pretty planned. Alright, over here is one of the hidden spots that's like a secret spot. As you can tell, it's got all the white sand here. You can sit down here and get a really good view of the Grand Floridian, and that boat that's coming in here, that's one of the boats that'll transport you to the Magic Kingdom. Also, while you're sitting here, off into the distance, over to the right hand side, you can see Cinderella's castle over there. So if you are here at the Grand Floridian, you can see all the Disney fireworks at nighttime from anywhere along this back spot here. But this is probably the best spot right here, because they do supply chairs that you can sit down right here and be near the water. You see the monorail off in the distance. You see one of the boats. It's just a pretty spot, and right now is a beautiful time of day to sit here because it's a little bit cooler. When it gets in the hot sun, there isn't a whole lot of shade here. Alright, let's continue walking. They're always piping in music throughout the resort, that Hawaiian type music. This is the back side of the first pool that I showed you guys. Hours of the pool are 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. They keep it clean. Disney takes pride in keeping their areas clean, and I like that. People getting ready to go on the boat to go to the Magic Kingdom. The monorail here will take you from Polynesian. It'll take you over to the Grand Floridian and then over to the Magic Kingdom. If you stay on the monorail, it'll then take you over to Contemporary Resort. So those are the three resorts that the monorail transportation takes you to: is Polynesian, Grand Floridian, and the Contemporary. And also with all three of those, if you don't want to take the monorail, you can take a boat. And also, if you don't want to take a boat, you can take a bus. So those are three different options of transportation services at these more higher price resorts. Again, up there at that top level is Ohana, and if you get seated in the right spots, you can get seated right alongside the window there and watch the fireworks from there if you're doing an evening dinner. If you're doing a daytime dinner, they have Stitch. It's like a character dining there, so Stitch will walk around and take pictures with you if you do breakfast. Here's another entrance to the pool area. Now they have these boats here. I'm not quite sure what they do with these boats. I don't know if you're able to rent them. Disney does have boats on property somewhere where you're able to rent. But I'm not sure if those are one of them. Alright, we're going to come over here and go through these doors on the left. Here's another map in case you want to hit pause and take a look at this. Shows all the different areas. Over here, if you are a runner, this is the running trail that they have. They have a designated running trail. Alright, up here we're going to go to Captain Cook's. I think this leads to Captain Cook's. I'll show you guys the menu, see what they have to offer. Okay, so this is kind of more of a quick serve Captain Cook's area. They have breakfast platters, Mickey shaped waffles, flatbread. Alright, I'm not sure what time breakfast ends, but it's still breakfast hours here. Alright. Now we're back out here to the grassy, well, the fake grass area. Now I only showed you a portion of where the lodging is, but it does give you a feel of what it looks like. I'm going to take you guys up to the second story so you can see that second gift shop. Alright, to get up to the second story, you can either take an elevator or the stairs. We're going to go ahead and take the stairs a little bit faster.
That would be the preference. What you guys suggest? Okay. Yeah, they can take them on.
Here's a check-in area for Ohana. You check in here, and then Ohana is off over there into the back corner. Here is the Moana mercantile. So there's some drinks here that you can get, candies, bread, chips, candy, maybe some other items like band-aids or aspirin if you need that. And then if you come in here, this is the second gift shop. This one isn't quite as big as the first gift shop. And I noticed that this one has more kid-friendly merchandise. Disney celebrating its 100-year birthday for Disneyland, and then here at Disney World they have some of that type of merchandise. Alright. Over here is a walk-up Kona Cafe island. So you can do a walk up here and get like some pastries or drinks. Over to the right hand side is the actual restaurant for the Kona Cafe. And then this is another look at the lobby from a different perspective. Okay, now behind me here, this is the entrance to the monorail. They do make you walk through metal detectors and they check you out before you get onto the monorail. If you have a bag, they gotta check it usually. But this is where you would go to get onto the monorail. One thing I noticed is if you have a camera, you might want to take it out of your bag before you walk through there. They always check me whenever I'm taking my GoPro. Alright, we'll take a walk over here. Kona Cafe is usually a little easier to get into as far as dining goes. Ohana, like I said at the beginning, is really hard to get into. It's one of those things is you got to wake up 3 months before the date that you're going to arrive at 6 a.m. to try and reserve this place, and you gotta be quick on the draw there to try to get reservations to that. But if you are lucky enough to get a reservation to Ohana, it's got some of the best food. It's the most sought after restaurant of all the Disneys. There is one other restaurant that beats Ohana as far as patrons, and that's Be Our Guest. But that's only because Be Our Guest is so much larger in scale and has more tables. Alright, we're back down to the lobby area where we started. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate it. Hopefully this was helpful in giving you a glimpse of what the Polynesian is like and what to expect. But if you like this video, click a thumbs up on it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I make videos all the time. We'll go ahead and end it with the famous Polynesian statue right here. All right. Okay, this is a walking tour of the Wilderness Lodge here at Disney, one of the most beautiful resorts that they do have. We just stayed the night here, and I wanted to make sure I captured all of this for anybody who's interested in what this lodge looks like. I know I'm a big hotel fan to where I like to see what it looks like before I stay. So we're going to give you guys a look at this resort. This is where the bellhop boys are at. They will check your luggage even if you arrive early before check-in, and they will take it to your room. So we came here at like 10 a.m. and our room wasn't ready until 2:30, and they took our luggage and had it delivered directly to our room. We didn't have to worry about it. Alright, here's the lobby, and as soon as you walk in, it's kind of a breathtaking lobby. Take a look at that. Enormous. They have multiple levels of rooms, and the architecture is amazing. Over there's the Whispering Canyon Cafe, kind of a louder place. If you ask for ketchup, they start yelling out, "Who's got the ketchup?" And if there's a birthday, they dance around. Somebody has a birthday over there and she's dancing all around there. Like they're making her run around a circle there because it's her birthday. That's kind of funny. Alright, and this lobby here has plenty of seating if you just want to sit here and relax. Over there is a check-in center, and they do have some comfortable chairs here. I took like a power nap on one of these chairs. Now, if you're interested in a room tour, I did make another video where I show in detail what a room looks like. Alright, over here is the mercantile. That's the gift shop. Right to your right there. Over here they have a Disney Vacation Club, where if you want to take a tour of the different rooms that they have and they listen to their sales pitch, you can do that here. This is where you can do some character drawings. This is some of the prices. $25 per person if you do black and white. If you do color, it's $35 per person. And if you're standing, add $10 for each additional cost on that. We did not end up doing that because it seemed a little bit pricey. Over here, some souvenir ID tags. Another entrance to the mercantile, where you can buy all your souvenirs. Okay, so we're gonna come out here to the outside. Now, something else about those DVC club tours is that they're not real pushy. Oh, here's the arcade area, in case your kids are into They playing games, or even adults. I enjoy a good arcade. But that DVC club, they're not real pushy here, and that's one thing that I like. So if you ever went through a timeshare, you know that sometimes people are pushy.
Yellowstone National Park as our nation's first national park for national recreational use area.
So they do some type of tours here at the Wilderness Lodge, and that's what that was. If you walk over here to the right, you'll see that this is where people can get on and off for the buses. If you're going to go to one of the theme parks or to another resort, you would go in there. We're going to go ahead and take a walk here. Also, over here, you'll notice they're always working on the landscaping, because the landscaping here is beautiful. Always well done and maintained. Here's a running trail in case you are a runner. They have a whole trail specifically designed for people that are runners. This is our second day here at this resort, and yesterday I saw all kinds of critters. Now it is themed out to be like for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, so lots of nature. And when you're staying here, you really do feel like you're not in a Disney, giving it that nature feel. And I'll explain more of that here in a second. Over here is the pool. One of two pools here at the Wilderness Lodge. Now this pool here is the one that's a little bit more quieter than of the two. And the theming here, they got the mining theming. They kind of go along with the Seven Dwarfs. Right there are some private cabanas in case you want to have a little more privacy or guarantee some seating. Because if you do get here midday toward evening, a lot of these chairs do get taken. There's a look at some more of the beautiful scenery and landscaping. But as I was saying, on the nature aspect of this, I took a walk, I think it was down this path right here, and I saw a deer over in the woods. And it must be somewhat domesticated because it didn't run when it saw me. And I was able to take its picture, take a little bit of video with it. And then as I was taking video of it, a hawk come flying into the video shot carrying a snake. So there's all kinds of wildlife. While we were at the pool, we did see ducks walking right there by our feet within a foot away. They're not afraid of humans. Look right there, talking about nature. Right there's a rabbit. And most rabbits just take off running when they see that. I was able to get fairly close. Now these cabins here are the latest and greatest additions to the Wilderness Lodge, and they are amazing in the inside of them. Now they do cost a lot to stay there. I think they're around $1,000 a night if you were to stay there. If you do use your DVC club points, the guy told me it's like 600 points for like a week through here. And if you just take that path down there, there's a whole bunch of these type of cabins. They're called the Cascade cabins. Yeah, so we saw ducks, rabbits, squirrels nearby, a hawk, the deer. So it's almost like you are in the woods and real life nature, giving it the real feel of this particular themed resort. Another thing that I always wondered about Disney is if you look at the sidewalks, they're pitted, and I wonder if they do that for a reason. I tried looking that up on social or on Google, and I was not able to find any answers. I didn't know if the weather here does that to the sidewalks, or because I wouldn't think they would use like salt. There's some more walking paths. They got signs, danger, alligators and snakes in the area. I have not seen an alligator, but I did see a snake. Up ahead here, I wanted to show you guys something that's pretty interesting. If you are somebody who likes to prepare ahead and pack meals, because, well, if you do buy your meals here at Disney, it does get quite expensive. So last night we stayed at we did the storybook dining with Snow White at Artist Point, and that's what it's called. It's like really long like that, and it was for a family of 4. It was about almost a $300 meal, or maybe it was just a shade over $300. So the dining here is expensive. They do have 3 different places to eat here at this resort. Right here is a basketball court, so if you are here for a while, you can entertain yourself with some basketball. Over here on the right hand side is something that's very appealing if you do want to save some money with food, is they do have gas grills here that fire right up. So a lot of these hotels and stuff will have like outdoor grills, but you got to bring your charcoal. This has already got gas to it, so you can fire it up and make hot dogs or hamburgers. Check out the seating area here, very clean. Like, they come out here and they clean it, they wipe it down, they make sure there's no shrubs or leaves or anything like that around here. They leaf blow it. So very nice clean area. They do have some rules here. I'll glance at those real quick in case you want to read those later. If you are a DVC club member, they do provide the grill utensils for you. Over here is more cabins. There's a little squirrel. Now, there's not a whole lot more that way. It's more of the running trail if you go down that way. So we're going to make a left here and show you more of the nature aspect of this place. Another little squirrel up ahead. A bridge that goes over a little swamp area, and it was right in here where I saw that hawk carrying that snake. And that's the last of the cabin, right is over there to the right. I love this moss that hangs from the trees here. Now right now it is in the morning, very peaceful. There was a little bit of hustle bustle in the lobby where people are probably headed to the theme parks. But if you're somebody who's just making a resort day of it, kind of like what we are doing, it's fairly quiet in the morning, other than the lobby. So we took a tour of the cabins here. I wish I was able to take footage there, but I was with a DVC cast member, and I didn't ask them because they were trying to give me the sales pitch. But if I get the opportunity, I'm definitely gonna do a room tour of that facility, because those are amazing. They're probably the nicest of the rooms that I have ever seen at Disney. If you do take a tour, they will give you a tour of like the 1-bedroom studio, 2-bedroom, Hello. Oh, there's another grill right out here. I didn't see this one. A little bit closer. They do have carts that you can rent for somebody who may be a little bit disabled and unable to do the long walks around here. I'm sure it's for an extra fee or charge. You can get wheelchairs here too if that's something that you need. So they do have different dining here. We did like I mentioned before, the Snow White experience, character dining, where Snow White comes out. Two of the 7 dwarfs come out, Grumpy and I can't remember the other one, just not happy, Dopey, that's who it was. And then the grand finale is at the very end. You get to get your picture taken with the evil queen, and she was very much in character. She was pretty cool looking. Here's more of the theming. Boulder Ridge mining. Here's more of the theming with the water tower. As you come ahead up here, you get to see the Seven Seas Lagoon. Now last night here on this grassy area, they did have movie night and they showed National Treasure. They set up chairs for you and a projector system, and you could have movie night here. There's a dock. Now you're not able to get into that building unless you are a DVC member, but on the outside here you are able to use those amenities, and they had foosball, ping pong table, over here some very nice seating to sit by the lake. Beautiful view of the lake. Right there's a bar. You can order food there. Over there to off in the distance is another spot where you can take a boat and it'll take you over to Magic Kingdom or one of the other resorts, Wilderness Campground, I believe. There's a beautiful creek. It goes along with the theming here. Over here is a geyser that used to go off, I believe, but it's not working at this particular moment. Off to the right there, you see it, and it's not wet or anything, so it hasn't went off, so I'm not sure when they'll get that back up and running. Now we're going to the back side of the resort here, so you can see the other pool. This pool is very kid friendly. It does have a slide, so it's a little bit louder than the other pool. Great for families. And there's like nobody here at this pool right now. Pool's here 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. on this particular pool. Well, I guess that's why it's closed right now. But now the other pool had hours of 7 to 11. So I just learned that there's different hours on these pools. Right there's a slide that you can see. It's mostly made for kids, that slide is. Here's some of the beautiful landscaping. Up there is the overlook. Here's a great spot for picture taking right here, because this is the back side of this beautiful resort. You got a bridge here. You could use this as your backdrop and take great family photos or selfies right here. Beautiful. This is one of the highlights of this resort. A lot of people, when you pull it up on the internet, this is what they show. So you can do some of the dining on the outside here, or you can go inside. I'm staying at one of the lower, or on the first floor rooms over here to this side, and we really enjoy it. I'll give you a quick look at the map here in case you want to hit pause and just see just how sprawling this place is here. Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Alright, we're going to keep on walking. Okay, well, to the right here is a Roaring Fork. This is kind of your quick grab and go dining. And then if you continue on straight, there's more of the rooms that are available. Tinted windows so you can get out of the sun and still look around. And then this is the ramp that leads up to another bar and Disney, or that Snow White storybook dining up ahead. And then back to the lobby. You can put in a lot of steps just walking around here. And even walking up this little ramp here gives it a little bit of a workout. And then to the right here, there's Territory Lounge. And then up this ramp here is where you would go for that Snow White experience. I'll give you a look at what the lounge looks like. Not currently open right now, but this is where you would go if you would like to have like a drink. They feature some Snow White artwork here, some of the fine art, some beautiful pictures there. This is where you would check in for your artist point. There's some of the signage. And then we're back in the lobby here. Look at the high backs on these chairs. Some more of the theming with the mining. Some rocks. Another fireplace. Like I said before, they got lots of places where you can just sit down over a fire. Alright, this is the look at the lobby area here at Fort Wilderness Lodge. Hopefully you liked this video. If so, click a thumbs up on it. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I make videos all the time. And I'd love to have you back in the next one. Take care.